Good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning intention. If you could find a place for 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed, not be disturbed, that would be great. And to create some reality for ourselves. Go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. Everything. All the cares and worries dissolve. And with the next breath, fill your belly up full. And this time with the exhale, feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And in the next breath, you could focus on breathing light, receiving it directly into your heart, and then exhaling light, giving it directly from your heart. Good, now we're going to focus on the body a little bit. Make sure it's relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your attention down to your feet right now, and just simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving, going into the ground, to the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. Then we focus on our ankles and our shins and our calves and our knees. Everything relaxes. Then our upper legs, hips, pelvic area, buttocks. Feel everything loosen. Focus on your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your arms, hands, and fingers are all hanging loosely. Shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Neck is supple, bearing no weight. Then we'll bring our attention up to the scalp. A lot of tension can hide up there. Why don't you just release any tension that's up there, almost so that your ears could wiggle. And then we'll focus on the jaw, and we're going to allow it to unhinge, open up, receive the breath of life. And we'll play, and we'll see if we can get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards, and we ask our right brain to relax. And we ask our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our mind right now for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite it now to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. And we want the mind to stick around and be part of our council, just take more of a back seat. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air this morning to deal with them. Imagine yourself on the ground looking up at the sky and seeing all your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. They are also behaving like clouds on a windy day, though. I want you to notice or observe your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. If you do get snagged by one and taken for a wild journey, this is natural and normal. It all happens all the time. The trick is just to, as soon as you realize it, gently bring yourself back to the present moment. If you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. Just the practice of bringing yourself back. You can use my voice as a guideline. You can use your breath to help bring you back. Just keep coming back. And now let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. Let's take this journey viscerally. Let's really feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you land on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or maybe a wall has been built. And this is natural. We all develop barriers to protect ourselves. But I want you to realize right now that this is your heart. You have full access to it at all times. So I want you to go ahead and imagine those locks disintegrating, gate creaking open, and perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit. Brilliant beams of yellow golden spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is as closest to the truest essence that you really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, and so are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call it the nexus, this place. It goes by many names, but it doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on all levels, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness. We're all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings. It's a place of miracles. And it's a place of incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of this morning, to start this weekend off. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then we're going to anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So go ahead and envision right now the life that you secretly always dreamed of having, in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now as completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic bodies filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guarding us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we look after our bodies. Anytime we need teaching or guidance on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality for yourself right now. Feeling very light, like a weight's been lifted, like effervescent bubbles of joy and vitality are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its perfect, natural, healthy state of balance. Very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then stretch it further to include your community, and then to the entire world. It's a beautiful gift. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift all of humanity out of survival mode right now and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings right now associated with it, and allow that to back it into your conscious awareness, that information. Let's generate feelings of wholeness, completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of walking your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the whole world, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us, exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But this weekend, let's celebrate life together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. Feeling joy just expanding my chest right now. Feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, seeing the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody is feeling connected. This is the key to this panacea, this heaven on earth that we're looking for. It's connection. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed and the fear and the judgment, the harming of others, the righteousness, it all just falls away. We just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody is on the same page. It's so freeing. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling and sensing all the fear and tension and worry lift collectively up off of our shoulders, transforming in the atmosphere above us to the higher resonance frequencies, more in alignment with who we really are. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling and sensing all the connections clearing and cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. What an incredible energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, you could just stop in your shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. I want you to just look at all the beauty surrounding you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're on the pickleball court with your friends, or you're having a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and your grandchildren thrive. Look at all the beauty surrounding you and just drink it in. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now I'd like to connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all the beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to our hearts, to the earth, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love, healing and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful reality you've just created and build it up as a big energy ball in your center right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. We're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and then when we exhale, we're going to release and share it with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life, replenish yourself with light and love and healing and energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit. When you're ready to come back into the room, also open your eyes. And notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can recreate this state of being for yourself at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand. Eventually, when we don't have to work at it anymore, we just become walking, talking natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we do this together. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded, it all works, it's all good. Have a great start to your weekend, and we'll see you later today for the evening intention.